Notzer. I'm a farmer and irrigation installation specialist at Boona in Queensland. For the past 30 years, we've been getting brass windmill pumps from a firm at Warrnambool down in Victoria. The amazing thing about this company is that it's been run by the same family for 100 years. A couple of weeks ago, they celebrated their centenary with a big reunion.
Well, my father, William Evan Downing, started the firm off in 1898. It's just been the two generations in the firm over the 100 years, each serving 50 years. My name's Ian Downing. I'm the Managing Director of Alderdice Brassfounders Proprietary Limited. We make water control gear for rural use throughout Australia, pumps, foot valves and float valves that go into cow troughs.
It wasn't well organised when I first came here. It was a bit of a scramble. An order would come in and be written on a scrappy bit of paper, and a scrappy bit of paper that'd sit there and someone would come in and decide to send this order out, but that doesn't happen now. The orders go out almost the next day. My name is Wilma Lumsden, and I'm the office manager here at Alderdice, and I've been here 52 years.
This, I suppose, you could call our favourite machine, because this is where everything starts. We have another ward here, for completely outdated these days, but still do a fantastic job. This was used by Ted McDowell. He started work here in 1898 with my father, and he treadled this machine.
I was 16 when I started here, and just out of school. The headmaster suggested I come down here, and there was a job vacant. That was my first job. I've only ever had one job.
Wilma is, you know, one in a million. Not too many like Wilma, and of course you could never replace her these days with the techniques she uses. Wilma still operates the way you would in the 1930s. No computers.
No, I don't want to be involved with computers. I'm too old. We have ledger cards and a cash book.
She's known throughout Australia as the fastest telephone picker-upper there is. You only hear one ring, not a r, just r. We still manufacture stuff using imperial measurement. The likes of this, a 2-inch solid valve. Now that spare part will fit a bore pump that we sold and is down a bore, has been down a bore since the 1920s. The beauty of that is that it's solid, robust and a good, reliable product. And that's what we thrive on here, simplicity and long life.
My name is Les Graham. I've worked here for 40 years. Started here when I left school, 14, as an apprentice. I look forward to coming, like a lot of the others who spend a lifetime working for the firm.
Been here 36 years, started when I was 15. I started on the flash cap when I first started here, and worked my way up to the ward, and I've got the top machine now, so no good leaving now.
When I first started here, There was a chap working here who was coming up for his retirement, and he had worked here for 60 years.
Just loved the job, just loved the machining, and you might do 100 of one article, but you always do something different every day. There's always something different comes up.
60 years, it's a long time, but now that I've been here 40, it doesn't seem so long. And you know, a lifetime soon goes, if you're enjoying it.
Well, you're going to go cut it by yourself and then we'll join you, or you like us and we'll join you now?
Well, join us now, yes. Where would you like me to cut it?
Well, you know all about cakes. Wilma and I have been thinking about this for years. You know, wonder whether we will make the 100th year. And it turned out to be a great night, particularly having all the customers there who really enjoyed it because we had a great relationship between Alderdice and the customers. We had early employees with us. There was Alice Muir, who worked here in 1926. She was with us. The whole staff enjoyed it. Maybe the people here this evening go and say, all these long-term people, 36 years, 50 years, 60 years. But to Alderdice, really, if a person hasn't worked there 20 years, they're a junior.
I feel that the heart of the Australian industry is the thousands and thousands of small businesses around Australia who slave away, unheralded mainly, employing great people, great expertise and dedication. And I think Alderdice is a typical example of one of those great Australian companies.
My name's John Downing. I am a director of the firm. It's an achievement of my grandfather and my father, and I hope that I can carry on the business as it's been running now for 100 years.
Well, John's very capable. We've got great capable staff here. I think we'll just go on and perhaps change gradually. Be interesting to see what happens. And I suppose my father said exactly the same thing.
Next week, the legend of Arthur. In the lead-up to the Commonwealth Games, we look at the life and times of our most colourful and controversial sporting official, Arthur Tunstall. That's King Arthur, next Thursday on Australian Story. Stay with us now as Ruby Wax takes on Jerry Springer.